Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Dear everyone, with the news of XRP's Q1 2024 and the update on the SEC XRP settlement, the situation has just become much more optimistic. Watch this video, and we'll explain everything. Please subscribe and like the video. Alright, let's dive in. So, everyone, it's good to see you again on the channel. Additionally, make sure you activate the notification bell. Therefore, you keep yourself abreast of all developments in the Bitcoin industry. Just to give you an idea of where we are, we're 2.39 trillion, which is down 1.5%. Surprisingly, we have seen markets ease down a bit. Although Sundays usually yield good results, the trend has clearly cooled. Solana is still trading around 170 XRP, around 2.33% lower, in the 50-cent level. However, the XRP team and Brad Garland have given us some very encouraging news. Also, this week is setting the stage for what might be XRP's most monumental week ever. Next, I'd like to touch about XRPL and the Q1 upgrade we did, focusing on the performance of XRP. First of all, it's really intriguing, even if this is basically the same stuff we've been covering on the channel for a while now. With a volume of $865 million in Q1, up 40% from the previous quarter, this is all about the on-chain activity, the XRPL, and, most crucially, its current actions. Not to mention that XRP has witnessed some very big increases recently. Quarters 4 and 1 of 2020 will see him enter the race. After that, you can see that their total locked transactions are up 108%. Furthermore, XRP is a deflationary coin, which is something that many people are unaware of and hence misunderstand, leading to transaction fees. And as you can see, 101% in general, it is encouraging to observe a decline in transactional costs, as well as in average closing prices, average expenses per transaction, and a host of other indicators. This bodes well for the economy as a whole. But in the long run, more transactions will occur as the major financial markets mature. It is quite intriguing that Morgan Stanley is now working with Bitcoin ETFs. We did mention a 40% rise in transaction volume in the first quarter of 2024 financial report from XRP. There are two sides to every story, and we're seeing a lot of interest in the topic of people's trust and confidence in getting in. There are many who are quite positive on XRP, and many who think it is doing nothing. Without a doubt, the outcome of the settlement will determine the victor. Not all of them are. In the end, the massive increase in trading spot bonds was a reflection of investor faith and confidence, as we discussed in our discussion of the investment. The $500 million in open interest in XRP and derivatives is when things start to get interesting. Recent data also shows a 108% increase in on-chain transactions, compared to the same period last year. More than double the number of transactions in the fourth quarter, at 251 million. More people are interested in trading this item, so that's a plus. More and more people are holding and transacting on XRPL, which is an intriguing mechanic in and of itself. However, when you consider that major players like HSBC, Mythical Bank and Ripple have invested in XRPL, as well as other companies like Ripple, it becomes clear that this is just the beginning. Some Hong Kong-based real estate companies have been using XRPL for some time, and now we're seeing them with the automated market maker, along with smart contracts and other promising developments. Tomorrow, May 20th, is the last day for both parties, the SEC and Ripple suit, to submit their opposing briefs. The main issue that keeps coming up is the SEC updates, which are of interest to everyone. And with that, we should be finished. Some of this material, including sensitive data, may be sealed per Ripple's request. In the end, we should be in by May 20th, though we might anticipate opposition from the SEC. We might have a historic week. Not only have the quarterly and annual reports been filed, but we have also reached the 20-day mark before the big day. By then, we hope that both sides will have finished their work and that we can reach a financial settlement in this market. There's a good chance that XRP's price and market mood will be positively affected by a court ruling that protects Ripple's private information, which might lead to an uptrend and a long-lasting omnibus motion on the ceiling. On the other hand, a more positive result of SEC is opposition, which drives up disclosure of more information, which could cause ambiguity and impact investor confidence. On May 20th, the judge assigned to Harry's case is expected to make a ruling on the previously filed omnibus ceiling motion, determining which documents and evidence should remain confidential. In accordance with the regulation, the parties have 14 days to submit reduced document sets, which will subsequently be accessible to the general public. Indeed, it is the truth. In the long run, the price of Ripple and XRP will be highly favorable to anything that benefits them. And we are still bullish on XRP, even though we anticipate a positive ruling on the cryptocurrency. Anything negative would likely affect us in the long run, but we remain optimistic. I say we take a short peek at the price to see what's happening presently. In the end, we discussed this previously, and we printed a lower low here not long ago. Still, this range of roughly 49 to 50 cents might be a critical permanent for us. MACD is heading upwards, but some moving averages are falling, so we need to monitor it closely. The cryptocurrency market as a whole is headed for a wild ride this week. I expect over 1,000 companies to enter the Bitcoin ETF market by the weekend, but XRP has been quietly building up some fairly major things as of late. The first quarter report is looking well, all metrics are increasing as expected. The settlement is all that is required. Well, that concludes our video. When you're done, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Coming up shortly, farewell.